Hey everyone, it's Wednesday. I am very, very tired this week because I got home pretty late last night. I went to and it's a school night, so I had to wake up at like 6. Because I went to a Joshua Radin concert. I don't know, for those of you who haven't heard of him, you go look him up. He's fantastic and it was amazing! So yeah, that's why I'm like really out of it today. So this week's topic is how do people perceive you and is it accurate or inaccurate? Something along those lines. I made up the wording exactly. But okay, so I people like I'm perceived as straight always. Unless I'm like with other gay people or I start talking about gay things, people will assume I'm straight. It's kind of I get it's just because I'm kind of feminine. I'm not even that feminine, but I think it's because I have long hair and I hang out at school, especially with straight people. And like I don't know, like for example, there's a group of like girls at my school that are gay and that I didn't become friends with until this year, and they always call me the sneaky gay because I hang out with like the straightest people ever, in their words, not mine. But they were shocked when they found out I was gay, and now they're like, "Oh yeah, you're like the biggest homo ever." But they were shocked when they found out at first because I guess you would never really guess by looking at me. So that's kind of annoying. I really wish people. I feel like it would be so much easier if people could just tell by looking at me, because then I wouldn't have to like it'd be easier in terms of like meeting people, like prospective people to date, and it would also be easier because people wouldn't just assume that I was straight and like I don't know. My life would be easier, but I don't want to like do anything like cut my hair off because I don't think I'd look good with short hair. Okay, and then the question is, what's one thing that people wouldn't know about you by looking at you? So I had trouble with this. I'm really boring. One thing that people wouldn't know by looking at me is that I've recently become very, very into poetry, especially slam poetry. In my creative writing class, we started like watching slam poetry videos, and I love it. It's basically, for those of you who don't know, slam poetry it's a form of poetry that's more based around performance, and people usually write it themselves, and they they speak it. It's like spoken poetry. It's not in stanzas. It's really, really awesome. So you should look it up if you ever get the chance. I'm sorry, my polar bear Larry is in my face. You should look it up if you ever get the chance because it's really good. And I write my own now too, but I haven't performed it for anybody because I don't want to. Yeah, but I've recently become very intrigued by poetry. So that is all for this week's topic. Also, anybody who lives in the DC area, I don't know how many of you there are, but I think there are a good number of people that live in the DC area, go and like the Facebook page below. A girl I know has, a girl I know is on American Idol now, or well, she hasn't been featured on any of the shows yet, but she's like on American Idol. So if you like the Facebook page below, give her some support because she's really good. You should all check her out. Okay, I will talk to you guys next Wednesday. Bye.